Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. I am going to do something a little bit different. We just came through a new moon, but I feel like it's not just the 2 days before the new moon or the 2 days after. This is probably happening over a week. And some of you probably did feel it quite heavily over this new moon Gemini period. So we're in a new astral phase season, but we were also going through more and more downloads. So I'm going to use the Goddess Power Oracle guidebook, and I've already blessed and shuffled. I'm also getting a lot of ancestral ascended masters are adhering to your request of wanting new downloads, of wanting insights and clarity, and a lot more is coming for you at this time. And, it's almost like it's being cleansed into Mother Gaia. So I've chosen 6 cards. I don't know what they are just yet, but it's like invocation of Nyx, the Greek goddess of darkness, of night and mysteries. Because when we look at the full moon highlights and sheds, and the new moon is about intentions within the darkness, right? It is about manifestation and evolution. So any sort of manifestation that you may have wanted or have, then this spread is going to be a part of, say, a ritual or invoking the magic of manifesting. So if you want to pause this video right now and just think about a clear intention that you wanted to make right now or over this new moon energy period, and it doesn't matter when you're seeing this reading, this energy, this video is timeless. So whatever you come across it, it's obviously meant for you. So please do hit the like button so it could reach the right people to help support them on their journey. The first question that I wanted to ask is, what do we need to currently know about the quality of the current intention that you just made? So let's just pause here and just think of an intention. And the first card is the answer to the quality of the intention. Oh, wow. Okay, this is absolutely incredible because any of you who are close to Goddess Isis, this is definitely coming through. And funnily enough, I got gifted a beautiful card, a beautiful e-card. I got gifted such a beautiful gift by one of my members, and I'm so, so grateful. And I'm actually reading about Isis now. So my current downloads are like so in line with the first card that comes up regarding my personal intention. So again, if this resonates with you, please let me know in the comments box or even like this video. But basically, Isis is all about this rebirth. There is definitely this ascended master energy that is being downloaded, the processes of soul retrieval, of remembrance, of resurrection, of rebirth. Now, Isis has been resurrected because of the Egyptian goddess Isis, right? And this is the power to invite you to address what you need right now. When you call upon your ascended masters, when you call upon divine goddesses like Isis, this is a powerful moment to see some of the things that you may have lost in the process of the regeneration, right? Resurrection to live again. And so this magic is um embedded in you. It's within your DNA. It's within your soul genetic download. And so sometimes we fail to acknowledge how much of this is being coiled into our DNA. And we are now coming to a pivotal time regarding our ascension, regarding the awakening with our soul, when previously it might have been occupied in old wounds, old stories. Now you're reclaiming a healthier, more mature version of yourself. And now we have gone from, say, hopelessness to hopeful, where there are individuals who have lost faith. Isis is such a powerful reminder that you have so much more capacity now. You've got so much inequity and injustice that you have overcome. And you are seeing way more clarity now. You're ready to face versions of yourself that are coming up. And I feel like there is going to be few triggers that are coming up for you, but you're going to notice these triggers as they arise, which is putting you in a very powerful position, knowing that previously it would have taken you a few days to digest it and then recognize them as triggers, but you're kind of within the same present moment, you're recognizing these triggers, which is so good. And you're ready to face those parts of yourself. You're creating this new powerful version of yourself in your relationships, in your work, in your creativity. And whatever you're focusing on right now is being blessed by Goddess Isis, is being blessed by the Ascended Masters. And this is a powerful, powerful time for your creativity, for your gifts to shine into the world. And regarding your intention, right, this Goddess Isis with their powers of reincarnation has a message that you're not broken, right? You're not wounded beyond healing, and the opportunities are not going to be lost forever. You're insistent on defining yourself around your losses or your wounds, but they're not serving you. They no longer serve you now. So there is a way to choose to put the pieces back together and know that those shards are actually giving you more DNA, genetic downloads. Because Isis, when you call upon this goddess, they only want the best for you. There is about picking up the pieces, telling a new story, and rearranging it to make it look a beautiful picture. And so basically, I'm seeing mosaics, right? When you see broken tiles and when you see, cracks in china, it makes it look so beautiful. Those imperfect arrangements have actually made something which was beautiful even more exquisite. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting right now. So how do we co-create from our most empowered self? How do we co-create from our most empowered self? Wow. We've got Yi, YHI, which is the sun goddess. Like this powerful spread already. Oh my gosh, I am freaking out because when we're co-creating from our empowered self, you're shining your light into this world. This is basically whatever intention that you made. Not only have you got blessings from the divine goddess who is welcoming the support that you need, the support that you're asking for you to enhance your creativity, your knowledge, your downloads. But right now, you are attracting so many different people and experiences to match and challenge your commitment to being empowered. So you may come across people who perhaps do trigger you, perhaps do challenge you, but they challenge you in the best way to become a refined version of yourself, right? The sword that sharpens the stone that sharpens a sword, should I say? So the stone is actually really powerful because it is sharpening the sword. But what I'm seeing right now is when you're picking up books or even listening to these videos, or say, for example, you don't even follow the channel and you've clicked on this video, right now you're receiving information, you're guided with your intuition, and you're making choices through those opportunities, and you're becoming a version of yourself who can trust, right? You may have had your trust broken by other people, but it meant that you needed to enhance and invoke the powerful opportunities and trust within yourself. So, any of you who are linked with any Aboriginal Australian sun goddesses, this is a path that is being highlighted right now regarding the Isis and Yi. They are both here together to illuminate your path, right? To bring in the rays, bring in the clarity, bring in the light. And basically, it's saying that when we, for example, when we hit spring and summer, we recognize there's bees, there's bugs, there's dragonflies, there's so many different like insects buzzing around. And so even if you are in the glorious sunshine, you may get irritated by wasps, by flies, by whatever you don't like. But it's saying that it's going to attract certain people who are going to keep testing your patience or peace or love or whatever you've been intentionally working on. And so this isn't a bad thing. It's basically it's being incandescent, it's being joyful, it's being kind, truthful, it's allowing the world to reflect back to you. But it's also saying that you're allowed to let your happiness shine through. You're allowed to be creative and successful in what you're doing right now because your alignment, your task, your purpose, your intention that you put is to allow you to shine bright. So this isn't about shrinking away. This is about constant evolution of your cells, calling you to be brighter, to be the best version of themselves, right? And so there is going to be a day of reckoning, which is going to lead to more miracles. And that's how you're going to co-create with your most empowered self, which is so fantastic. I love this card for you guys. So the third card is, what action do you need to take in order to ignite the magic of your intention? Oh, wow. Let me just read that question again because I've just flipped the card and it is so fierce. What action do I need to take in order to ignite the magic of my intention? Well, we have card number 38, Morrigan. Morrigan, death and magic. Well, like it's in the freaking card. So basically, what I'm seeing here is this is about that rebirth that we talked about regarding Isis. This is a beautiful time for you to let those certain parts of you die, to process these things, to mourn the version of you that you no longer are. It's okay to do that, right? It's okay to face this time of dying and death with love and courage, right? You are willing to be empty because you are going to be filled up with magic. You know, it's like that void I've been talking about for a while now. You have knowingly taken time out to clear the clutter. And that's within you, within your whole system. You're clearing out your time, you're clearing out your energies. And this is given this goddess of death and magic and Yi, the sun, and Isis to rebuild a different, empowered, enlightened, higher version of you in this existence. And your gift is that when you surrender this resistance, any resistance, you're allowing things to be as they are. And magic is in every single part of your life. Yes, it's in the death, in the decay, and in the dying, but in the darkness, this is where I was saying with this full moon. I mean, new moon. The full moon obviously illuminates, but the new moon darkens. And that's when we're able to go to the hidden depths, the things that we've been avoiding, the true nature, and assessing what we've lost. But within that loss, we're evolving the wisdom of that loss, right? It's almost like the failure also teaches us things. So it's allowing you to have this metamorphosis, you know, to have this ability to have a rebirth of yourself, allowing any resistance around that to go, allowing the darkness to bring you this new form of clarity, and like letting go of that fear, of allowing yourself to dream all the magic that you wanted to in this lifetime, in this lifeline. So the next question is, what do we need to do to co-create the highest good at this time? The future. Wow. Oh my God, these cards are so phenomenal, you guys. I am so excited by this because it's saying, what do we need to do to co-create the highest good at this time? We've got the scold, and the card is the future. What do we need to do to co-create for the highest good? Well, Norse goddess Skuld comes to show you, anybody who's listening right now, a glimpse of your future. You're experiencing the magical journeys of markers, of flashes, of insights, of creativity, of divine inspiration, of co-creation. And this part is fun. Like I feel like there's an affirmation just going, everything's always going to be okay. Everything's always working out for me. And I personally have been adopting that mantra because I believe it. I believe it. I have faith, and I'm really enjoying myself in the current project that I'm doing right now. But it's almost like imagining that the phase that you are in right now is the essence of your intention. It means more than its form. And this is about the destiny of gods and men. Remaining true to the moment is your greatest power. Being in the present moment is how you respond to life and you reclaim your future, right? So attend where you are right now, be in this message right now. Nothing is guaranteed, but everything is infused with magic. So I really, really like this message about, like, literally, I'm on page 111 and it says, what do we need to co-create for our highest good? This card is all about not being overly fixated about the future and robbing yourself of the capacity to co-create life that is meaningful and rich in this very existence. So allowing yourself to harvest the power of the now. And then, you know, even for those of you who probably thought, like, oh, I'm doing this for my future self, or good things will come later, but you still get to enjoy the beautiful things now, right? So be blessed that your life is here. Be blessed that you're finding lessons in the conditions of your world to be more compassionate and loving and kind to yourself, right? These things are rapidly changing. And I feel like those of you who are resonating with this message, you're really truly finding the strength within yourself, which is so, so powerful. Okay, so last two questions. What is the potential outcome of our intention? Okay, focus. So we've got Artemis. Card number 4 is about focus. And I really do love this card because as I was shuffling, I did see Artemis come through. And it basically says that your outcome of your intention that you made right at the beginning determines how much you're focused on it, right? How much that you need to set in motion aligned action, right? Now is the time that you do make your mark. And this is another Greek goddess of the hunt, Artemis. This is about surrendering yourself to the process of whatever's calling your attention. So if something is really ringing a bell within you, within your head, within your heart, within your solar plexus, really immerse yourself fully in what you need to focus on and let other things fall away as much as possible, but obviously keep following that intention, keep following the divine aligned action that you need to take, because this is where you end up like expanding that fun, expanding the light, expanding your brightness. That is where your deepest desires are going to keep manifesting and like magically unfolding for you. And it's almost like the more you are in this present moment of alignment, of truth, of fun, of play, of pleasure, and you're manifesting in this right now, and you're basically creating that intention, you're solidifying that intention that you made right at the beginning. So the last question is, how, if at all, do we course correct in better alignment with the intention of the highest good? Wow, we have Metis, which is about wisdom. Now, I find that this card is so appropriately marked because when we have the alignment, sometimes we do veer off our alignment. Some things do come and distract us. But there are other things that we really need to follow through. And Metis is about wisdom, right? It's about experiencing the knowledge, the wisdom that you have evolved to. Remember when I was saying earlier that the failure has given you knowledge, it's giving you experience, it's giving you, essentially that wisdom. And another Greek goddess of wisdom, Metis, says that you know exactly what you need to do in your current circumstances. So this is where it comes back to trust and honoring that. Can you have courage and commitment to make a wise choice? Are you able to truly answer the questions instead of hiding away? And are you able to invite that wisdom that you already have to apply it to any question that may arise? So instead of drawing forth with humility and finding someone wiser to weigh in, this is a powerful time to place your hands on your heart and look for that inner wisdom. And you're actually drawing in from all of these goddesses anyway. So use them to your advantage. You already know what the answer is. And this is such an auspicious period for new relationships, which is founded on those deeper truths, on that central alignment, right? You're in a potent period with so many extraordinary things are possible. And this is about a reminder to say that your wisdom and the need to express it is so powerful. And this is what I was saying, that I absolutely love this card spread. I will put it up on my Instagram page. So if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, have a look. I will just do a quick spread of the cards because they are absolutely divine. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you haven't already, please like the video and I will speak with you all soon. Bye for now.